Hi, Johannes forgot to record an intro. I'll read fitness questions. He'll answer. Let's go. Louise asks, any tips for not being able to work out for the next few weeks because of an injury?
Louise, I'm very familiar with you. I have injured my elbow. It had to be stitched up and it hurts. So there are a couple of things that can make your recovery process faster. And for every injury, I categorize it in 3 things: food, sleep, and not moving the injured place of your body. Food is, you need to eat many healthy fats like in nuts, fish and stuff like that, because this helps the body building hormones, which again helps the injury to heal.
You also need to eat a lot of proteins, the building material of life, the nutrient that will repair your injured cells and tissue. In order to rather slightly overkill and lack both healthy fats and proteins, I'd recommend the following doses: at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and at least 0.35 gram of fat per pound of body weight. Because it's the most anabolic hormone, meaning most regenerating and repairing, the insulin peaks related to carb intake can be your last column of injury support. 0.75 gram of carbs per pound of body weight, mostly eaten in your last meal of the day, is recommended. As a rule of thumb, as much vegetables and fruits as you can eat will help you as well. Checking your daily calcium can just be good, especially if your injury is a fracture.
Second one, sleep. Pretty straightforward. You need to sleep a lot. Sleep is the time where the body regenerates the most, recovers, heals. So really 8 hours minimum, I would say, for any injury. Best would be 9 hours in my opinion. And the third thing is a no-brainer: don't move the injured area, but unless it's a kind of injury where movement helps. But this, your doctor has to tell you this. I can't do that. I don't know which injury you have, and I'm not a doctor, so a doctor can tell you whether you should move or not. Usually not. I wish you the best, that your injury heals fast, and if you really have an eye on those 3 things, you can make the recovery process faster and get to the gym again faster.
And asks, I'm feeling so tired lately post-workout. Anyone having good tips for energy foods?
And I'm a huge believer in carb and low fat and high protein post-workout. I will explain you why. The carbs fill your glycogen stores, bringing you back up post-workout. The low fat, here's the thing with fat and carbs. Fat is diabolized way too much, and healthy fats are essential. You would die without them, and they are a really important part of recovery and hormones, especially hormones. But carbs in combination with fats lead to the carbs make a huge insulin peak, especially if it's fast carbs like sugar. And insulin tells the body, I want to store stuff. So when you eat proteins, your body uses them better, more effective and faster. The same if you eat fats. But because of the insulin, the body wants to store those fats faster. So especially if you are in the caloric surplus, the fats get stored faster. So I would go safe, high carb, low fat, just post-workout. Generally, I would say low carb and moderate fat, just so much your body needs. But post-workout, I would say low fat, high carb and high protein. High protein, obviously the body needs protein to repair. It can be that because of the meal, a high carb, low fat, high protein meal, that you will be in this nap mode, but those are definitely the ingredients you need to give the body the energy it needs post-workout. So I can really imagine I could really imagine that this brings you back up.
Hashtag Get Gary to Lynn's 40th asks, any tips on how to prevent soreness after a workout?
So you want to prevent soreness after a workout, but I would say prevent soreness before a workout.
So let's give you an answer to both scenarios. I'll take the case in which you want to battle an existing soreness. I'm going to talk about food, sport, and some extra tips. Eating a lot of protein and healthy fats will deliver the bricks to repair, because it's the most anabolic hormone, meaning most regenerating and repairing. The insulin peaks related to carb intake would also help. 0.75 gram of carbs per pound of body weight, mostly eaten in your last meal of the day, is recommended. A typical warm-up routine can be a relief. 5 minutes of cardio, 5 minutes of stretching the sore body parts, and 5 minutes of foam rolling can be a great relief. Don't do more sport to the sore body parts than low-pace cardio, like walking. Some extra tips: heat and massages. Now back to Johannes telling you how not to let it come that far.
With a proper warm-up, I hope you got that checked. Proper warm-up is for me 5 minutes of cardio, stretching, short mobility training, foam rolling, and then warming up with low weight of the exercise I want to do next. For instance, if the first exercise I really want to do is bench press, I warm up with bench press just with the bar. This is a proper warm-up. This should prevent a lot of soreness. The next thing that totally kills soreness until it's not there anymore is having a routine. Working out on a regular basis. If you work out, for instance, legs 2 times a week for 2 or 3 weeks, you won't feel any soreness anymore, unless something is not normal. Third thing is diet.
Same as battling an existing soreness. Done.
These are the 3 things that prevent soreness. Also, you can do a little cool down after your workout if you still feel sore. Cool down would be, for instance, again, stretching and a little cardio. Slow cardio, low pace.
HeyBuddy is a personal fitness assistant we're building. Imagine it like Siri for fitness. There's a link to a Typeform survey in the description. Would be awesome if you'd answer it. It'd help to improve this assistant a lot. Needs just a moment. You can also test the assistant already. Link is in the description for sure. Johannes is rude. He also forgot to say goodbye. So, see you guys in the next one. Gargary. Get damn. Jaggery gagagagana.